What's happening, Chief? You know it's okay, right? It's okay that you take things so personally. As long as you don't let it affect you on the outside. But do you know where it stems from, bro? Do you know where taking things so personally stems from? It's because you are still developing your idea of yourself. Maybe you hold on to qualities so much that you think are good, that you want to be. And when someone suggests or jokes or accuses you of being the opposite, it hurts. Because of course it does. But let me tell you something. Everyone takes things personally, but not everyone reacts the way that you can sometimes. Because getting defensive, trying to protect your ego with words, that will do nothing. Do nothing but tarnish your image even further. Because getting a reaction will only get more reactions. Do you understand, bro? You take things so personally because you're insecure, because you don't have a confident state of mind. Those guys that seem like they never take things personally, they can take all the abuse ever and they just brush it off. Do you know why, bro? Because they do probably feel it a little bit when someone says something like that inside. But they have a constant reminder mentally of who they are. Maybe they surround themselves with the right people in their proper social circles. And most likely they just have a strong image of themselves. Because you don't. Because it doesn't matter what other people say. What you think and know about yourself will stand the test of time. A real man knows he's a real man, and that's all he needs to know. Doesn't matter what anyone else thinks, as long as he knows it. You take things so personally because you're constantly trying to defend your level of importance in this tribe that you're in. It's probably a tribe or a community that you don't much care about. Maybe you don't fit into as much. Maybe it's one you're forced into at your work. Maybe people are just having a joke around you. But you are not going to convince people of your worth. That's never going to work. Because, bro, I know that you are worth it. You are complex. You have so much to give, but people aren't going to see that, because why should they? Because telling is never going to do anything, bro. It's showing, doing. And even then, people are so clouded by their own thoughts, their own problems. Everything you feel when you get defensive, when you get personal. Everything you feel when you get filled with emotion. When you've had a bad day, when everything seems to revolve around you. Every person feels that. Even that guy that seems so unimportant at your work, to him, that little thing that he's focusing on that you don't understand is the most important thing in his life. Most people don't meditate, fill their brains with voidless shit on the internet, so they're clouded. So all anyone really is living in is this cloud of shit. And there's no space to even think about considering the other person, let alone doing it. So of course they don't see you as what you want them to see you. And telling them is wasted space. Doing may show them in time, but even then. What is a God to a non-believer? If you want to stop taking things so personally, bro, you need to develop confidence that comes from within. Because sometimes you will get prideful and you will get angry and you will want to defend yourself because you're prideful, and there's nothing wrong with that, but keep it in here. Because what you feel and what you say and do are two very different things, and that's where Stoicism come in. I've talked about it on this channel before. Stoicism is the most important quality a man can have. To not take things so personally. Understand your worth, which may take ages. But start with not being so reactive and knowing you'll never change anyone's perspective on you with words. And make sure you're surrounding yourself with the right people. Maybe not at work or school where you have to be forced to be there, but in your actual friend groups with people that you can choose to be around. Are they there for your best interests? That's something to think about, bro. Not everything's personal, bro. But personally, I know you're something special. You just have to work on that and uncover it from the inside. And to do that, to make those people maybe respect you, you just have to say less, do more.